Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 2013 with the Rude Man. We're playing on the Idaho Map, and I had quite a time yesterday. I got on the farm yesterday and I recorded over an hour of the Idaho Map, and I had just the worst time that I've had since I started this farm. And the footage was so bad. I mean, I was not a happy camper, and I wasn't having fun. Everything was going wrong. And when I completely finished recording, I shut it off and I started watching a little bit of it, and I thought, this is garbage. And so I deleted it. But then I went on last night and I got back on the farm and played around, and I had a good time. I fixed almost everything. But let me show you what I've done. So I went ahead, since I was in a working mood, not a talking mood, and I went ahead and I finished harvesting everything. So everything's harvested. But here is one of my issues right here that set me off. This field 8 right here and just a hair of field 11. I was seeding, and I had one of my seeders that let's see if I can find this. One of my seeders I must have bumped to grass, the seed, because I was doing canola, and I must have bumped to grass, and I set him working in field number 8 and didn't realize what was going on. And when it was all said and done, field 8 was now grass, and so I've had to manually plow field 8, and I haven't finished yet. So that was one of my problems. And I was having the typical problems with the combines and all that kind of stuff, and I just wasn't in the mood for it. So the recording I made wasn't fun to watch. It wasn't fun to play, and I just erased it. So, but we're caught up now, and what we'll be able to do now is, if you notice, I have $467,000. I sold all of the soybeans. And let's see, what else did I do? I finished doing field 27 of all the grass. So now we have, let's take a look at our stats here. This new PDA, see if I can find them. Okay, so wheat. Look at all the straw we've got. We've got over 1,155,000 units of straw. So that should do us for a while. But I do have, where's the hay? Why is it not showing hay? No, it won't show hay. It's going to show grass. So where's the grass? What? Where's my grass? There it is. Okay, so I have 755,000 units of grass. And I have straw, and I have silage. So what we're going to do is we're going to go work on some animals today. Oh, by the way, I did while I was completing the harvest. What was that? A negative 57? I have 57 eggs. I just must not have picked them up yet. So anyway, what I did was, and I'm going to finish that today. I did go ahead and seed almost everything into canola, but I've decided that what I'm going to do with these two big fields here that are next to the cattle ranch, is I'm going to do those in oats and soybeans, just for hoots and giggles. No particular reason. So let's start this guy up, take the handbrake off. Hoping that is, I think I can check here if I look at growth pattern here. Oats are kind of a tan color. I can't tell yet. He hasn't done enough of it. We'll see. I don't know. Alright, well, let's carry on. We'll check in a minute. Okay, so we need to get... And I don't really remember in the episode before last, because the last one was a lost episode. And no, it's never going to be shown because I actually deleted it. It was so bad. I was, well, let's just say I was surly. Things weren't going correctly. So let's get this guy out of the way. Oh, he's got fruit in him. He's got silage in him. So let's see. Let's pick that up and dump it. Okay. Somebody asked me, I don't know if you've seen it, but I did a just a spotlight on a piece of equipment called the moss, the Ropa moss. And somebody asked me, are you going to use that on your map? And I said, probably not. I did that showcase just because I thought it was an interesting piece of equipment. I don't know how practical it is to use. It's a monster. I think it would probably work fine. But there are other things that Craft Farms, one of my subscribers, pointed out that he saw a piece of equipment, and let me see if I even bought it. I can't remember. Well, not bought it, but downloaded it. He saw a piece of equipment that worked really well. It's kind of like a snow blower, and you just line up with the silage, and it blows it in your trailer. It's kind of cool. So we'll see how it works, but I gotta find it first. And I wonder if it's in harvesters. And I can't remember whether I downloaded it. I think I did. Yeah, that's it right there. That thing right there. I can't read any of that. But it does silage and chaff and grass and straw. That's about all I can... Is this German? I'm not sure. But yeah, it does grass. I think that's I don't know what mist and hue is, but I can see chaff and silage, and gross I think is grass, and straw I think is straw. So, but I think that's all there is to it, is that piece. You hook it onto a 3-point hitch, I believe. Let's buy it and try. It's not very expensive. Let's buy that and try that. That rhymes. I like that. And let's see, we're going to need a rig to use it with. What do I have in tractors? Let's see, that's got a 3-point hitch, doesn't it? What else have we got? What's this Black Beauty got on him? Well, I'm not sure. Let's see. What's this guy? I picked this guy up specifically for this plow. This plow is just an old monster, but man, does it work good. It doesn't rotate, so I pretty much, that's why I'm going in a circle. Because it doesn't flip-flop, it just goes one way. And but boy, look at the furrows it digs. It's pretty decent, but it's old, and it's cheap, and it works really good. So let's see, did we look at this guy already? Yeah, we did. So we're not looking for something like that right there. Let's take this guy. And I decided to keep 2 combines on the cattle farm, the animal farm. So I've got. Oh, let's get the eggs while we're here. I noticed that we had quite a few eggs stacking up. So let's run in here. Hi, chicks. And gather up all these eggs. You guys are noisy. Busy, busy, busy. Where's that rooster? He's probably pretty tuckered out by now. I don't see him. He's too busy. He's probably inside that other house there, just splayed out. You in there? I can hear him crowing. So he's not completely dead. He's just probably mostly dead. He's a busy beaver. Anyway, I kept a couple of the combines here and a couple of the overloaders because if you look at my map here, I'm well, that looks like it's oats, doesn't it? That's the same color. So I guess that's working right. But if you notice, I've got these farms right here. And so I'll keep a couple of combines here to work these farms this way. Then I've got my other combines that I'll start down here and work that way and meet in the middle someplace. I'm thinking about buying this field right here, but I don't know if it's too late to... Well, it's probably not too late. Maybe... I wonder how much that costs. I've got $464,000 from that... whatever it was that was. And let's see, how much is that field? What happened to the Bank of Hagenstat? Does it not work now? Do I? Okay, pardon me while I take a look at... did I... Oh, huh? I must have changed the controls on it. Left control end. Why did I do that? Maybe because it was conflicting with something? That I changed it? Because it used to be just end. God, Rooster, shut up. Okay, so field 37 is how much? It's 108. Look at the size of that field. $186,000. I'm not going to complain, but that's not right. That really isn't right. Let's buy that one. And let's see, what does that leave us for? Yeah, that brings us down a little bit. So that's enough for now. But in the meantime, let's go back. I don't want to get sidetracked here any more than I already have. This rig, these rigs have been working pretty hard. They're pretty dirty. I should take them through the car wash. Working at the car wash. And I got to get the Starship Enterprise working again because I've got a lot of fields that have grass on them that need to be cut and harvested. Feed me, feed me. That's an ugly looking thing. Changed button. I've got some kind of a problem up there in the description. I can't tell what it is. This looks like this is a combination of the tractor and the snowblower. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's Frozon, but I think you lower it, and the number pad key 5 does what? That's light. Okay. And 6 is the pipe light. And button 5-1 does, that turns it on. Okay. What makes the auger go up and down though? Let's see. Work light. Number pad 5 work light. Pipe light. It says something is missing. Oh, okay, there we go. That's doing something. So let's run this up. Let's see. Let me. I got to make room for this. I'm going to go from the side here. And then I don't know if this truck is going to be able to do this, because this truck isn't made for driving over those big humps of silage. It's going to get high centered. And I don't have a tractor. I don't have a dolly and a tractor that'll pull this trailer. I love the way these... Oh yeah. I love the way those John Deere start up. They sound so cool. Reminds me of a Harley. There's nothing like the sound of a Harley. There's nothing. I don't care. You know, you talk about any motorcycle you want in the world. And good, bad, ugly, there's nothing that sounds like a Harley. Alright, let me see if we can kind of move alongside this without getting high centered. I think this thing will blow it that far, but we'll see. Alright, here we go. Here we go. But look at that. Something's happening. Is it going to do it? It's going to do it. Look at that. Now let's make sure I'm getting credit for that. Oh yeah, it is. Look at that. Oh, now thank you, Craft Farms. He pointed this out to me, that this little snowblower thing does everything that other great big piece of equipment does. You know, I did a showcase on it. I didn't say I was going to use it. I just thought it was kind of cool because it had all these controls on it and all these arms that came out, and it did everything but wash the dishes. So I just thought that was cool. But this is simplified and does a bang-up job as far as I can tell. Now what I'm wondering is, well, I guess it is taking it because I had run right up to that, didn't I? So far I haven't had to move it, but let's take this truck and run him right up there so I can see if this silage pile is even moving. So it's going to take a while. This isn't the fastest thing in the world, but oh, okay, yeah. It looks like he ran out of silage, so let's go over here and get him over. Whoa! Go to town, buddy. Oh, this is cool. Thank you, Craft Farms, for pointing this out. Yeah, and in any of my, this is the first time I've ever had anything to do with animals on my farms, on any of the farms I've played. Most of the farms I play, I just farm, because before I started recording, I played this game, believe it or not. You probably won't believe it because I get pretty frustrated. For relaxation, I'd come home from work and I would just sit and farm just for hours. It was just relaxing, and I would watch YouTube videos while I was doing it. Because you can do that. You can set a combine going, just sit there and watch him work, as long as nothing's going wrong. So the only thing we'll have to do is just keep this truck going. We'll just have to keep working this. In the meantime, this is the same trailer that we're going to need to transfer our grass and our straw to the mixing station. I want to go check that mixing station. I wasn't paying attention to the red things in the bottom of the screen. I was just so excited about that snowblower. This game's trying to help me out, showing me all this red warning stuff on the bottom. Hey, you need something refilled here. I'm just ignoring it because I'm so excited about a snowblower. Not only just a snowblower, it's a silage blower. I wonder if it blows manure too. That'd be cool. Where's my seeder? There he is. Yeah, you don't notice it. You think that a lot of these farms are flat, but if you look, they're really not. That's quite a hill right here. And there's a few more of them that are like this. They're kind of just, look at this, it's kind of washboards. I like that. I'm glad they're not all completely flat. All right, let's see. I got to get this one from the rear. Yeah, check, see how he's doing for fuel while I'm at it. No, he's doing well. And he's got lots of fertilizer. Uh-oh, stop that. Once you start putting seed in this, the seeder wants to go to town right now. So it doesn't give you enough time to fill it. It doesn't take much time to fill it, but it's just enough that he takes off before it's completely full. Alright, let's go check, make sure the other one has plenty in it. Nope, he don't. He's down to 1%, so he don't. He don't. He does not have enough seed. So let's. I get so used to talking to my 5-year-old that my grammar's terrible now. Look at that, good timing. Nope. He only had 1%. There he goes. Yeah, see, he wants to go to town as soon as you start loading him. So you just got to stop him for just a minute. Now he's full. Go to town. You got it. You're ready to go. Oh, I didn't check his fertilizer. Oh, yeah, I got lots of fertilizer. But they don't use a lot of fertilizer, this particular seeder. All right, let's go back to the farm. The silage pit. See how this guy's doing. Can't remember if I've got that John Deere hooked up. Yeah, I do. Alright. A little closer. John Deere. Over here. Get him working. Gotta love it. Not the fastest thing in the world, but boy does it work. Works really slick. Let's see how this guy is doing. He's 100%. And that guy over there told me that this guy was 100%. That's cool. Alright, let's get this guy backed up and let's head to the farm. And guess what we're going to do? After me saying for how many episodes that I was going to feed the animals, we're going to start mixing some feed here. In the meantime, I think I've got enough grass to actually feed them. I can feed the sheep grass. And I need to get the Starship Enterprise working again because that grass isn't going to last very long. Boy, this trailer is squirrely. I don't think it's meant to be pulled this fast. It's John Deere's powerhouse. Don't you love that sound? Go, go green. No, oh no, I wasn't going to do that. I was going to pull in the other lane. Okay, let's keep your fingers crossed. If everything works okay. Alright, there's one thing that I want to do before I start mixing this stuff, and that is I had 2 versions of this mixing station, and I just want to make sure this is the latest version before I actually start using it. So let's take a look. Yes, this is. We can rotate that. This one, with this one, we can rotate let's see, J and N. So with this one we can rotate this in and out, and then you can also make it go in and out. So you can put that thing anywhere you want. And what I did was I would get stuff mixing. I would get my silage and my mixed stuff going, and I would have the feeding trough right here, and I would just rotate that thing over the top of it, and it would automatically fill that trough. Oh, I wish I had mowed that. That's ruining. It's just ruining the graphics or the ambiance of that mixing station. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. Alright, so there's the silage. There it goes. Is it gonna, oh, didn't take it all, but that's okay. That's okay. I took about 2/3 of what I had. Now see, it's mixing down there. It'll mix that in that silo, and it'll dump it back here. And then all of that feed, all three pieces will mix. So let's take this, and I'm gonna keep blowing. I'm gonna keep using that blower and filling this, and I'm gonna take the silage and put it right here so that I've got it easily ready for the mixing station. And then once it's mixed, you can actually then take it out of there and put it here so that it's ready to go for the next round. So let's see, let's go get the spin around here and get some hay. Hay. We're gonna get some hay. And I don't know how much hay it'll take. I can't remember the formula. But the mixing station knows it, so I don't have to. Right. Sip of tea while I'm waiting. I used to not be a tea drinker. I was pretty much a popaholic. I used to be a Pepsi-aholic, but then I got diabetes, and they told me I had to quit eating sugar, so I had to go to diet. But I've been used to diet now for several years, so it's okay. I drink a regular Pepsi now, and ugh, it's terrible. It tastes like syrup. My favorite is right now is Diet Mountain Dew, and then I drink a lot of Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm a pepper fan. Alright, where's the straw in the end? There it is. Let's see how much straw it takes. That'll tell us what the formula is. It took 2/3 of a load of silage, and it did the same. I don't know. Maybe there isn't any. Maybe there isn't any formula. But we'll find out when we put the hay in, the grass. Whoa, gee whiz! This truck is too fast for me. Alright, I'm completely messed up now. This thing just rotates too fast. The truck is too powerful. Alright. Straighten up. Do it right. There we go. Now let's see if I can get into this grass without getting straw in the trailer. I think maybe it would be easier if I come from the other side. Now if you've not used this mixing station, when you first turn the farm on, when you first load your farm up, the game, grass is not accepted here. No, I know, silage is, but we're getting grass for you. When you first start the game up, up the very top, this mixing station will run graphics across your screen telling you the situation of what stage the silage or the mixed feed is in. That's kind of handy. I don't know if there's any way to check that. I suppose in maybe one of these, this might tell us. Wow, we're carrying 65 eggs. The sheep and the cows are still not content. Feeding trough has absolutely nothing in it, but it will. It will. The liquid manure. How? I guess they still make manure even though they're not being fed. We got 104 gallons of milk in the tank. All right, this should be the last ingredient. Isn't this exciting? Okay, get this truck in the right location here and we'll dump this load. See how much it takes. So far it's been pretty even, 2/3 of a truckload. Look, it's all mixing back here now. Now that's the same, a third, a third, a third. But it's all mixing up and it'll mix into that front one. This instrument panel over here, it's showing green because it's completely full and working, and it'll tell you when you get up to it here. Let's turn the HUD on, and silage 100%, hay 100%, straw 100%, and the total mixed ration so far is 0%. And I can't remember how long it takes to do this. But this is mixing plant number 1. So if you put another one on there, well, there it goes. It's mixing. It started mixing. All right. Let's go feed some sheep while we're at it. Since we have all this grass. Don't have much wool because we haven't really fed them, so. Oh, what's this? What is that? I didn't notice that before. Some kind of mixing station? Huh, doesn't show anything. Maybe because there's no feed in there. It didn't take much. Now let's go in and see I don't know if you can feed. Where's the cattle? We have just regular cattle, don't we? I know we have cows in there. That's a sheep. Where are the regular cattle? No. I still can't get used to this new PDA. Gives you a lot of information, but I don't know. Sometimes it's too much. Sometimes it's too much information. I was looking to see if we have cattle. Where are they? Are they not on this farm? Okay, well, let's see if the feed cattle. We have two different kinds of cattle. We have milk cows and we have feed cattle that we're going to slaughter to make meat out of. Let's see if this will work. Well, these are pigs. Do they eat grass? I guess we'll find out, won't we? I thought those were the cattle. Cattle must be in this one. I know cows eat grass. Come on. They chew their cud all the time. Oh, look, they're scrawny looking things, aren't they? I wonder if they graphically grow up. We'll find out. I've never done this before. This is fun. Uh-oh. That wasn't fun. Wow, that's a big truck. Okay. Maybe I'm not supposed to be in here with such a big truck. Alright, let's go see how these guys are doing. He's waiting patiently. This guy is doing what? He's, is he done? He must be done. Okay. Oh, it says right there he's done. Duh. Alright, stop him. Alright. So he's done. Let's check on the other guy. And he is still struggling. Boy, I hope he doesn't get stuck. There's those big ruts I've been telling you about right in that road right there. Alright, well, we got a good start on feeding the animals. I'm going to find out where the milk cows are. I know I've seen them, and as soon as I find them, I'm going to go, oh, yeah, that's where they were. In the meantime, I'm going to call it an episode here, and I want to get this up and running. And I hope you all have a good day, and happy farming. And this has been the Rude Man. Ta-ta.